Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance, and today, we're helping you build the crushing light of Hero Wars, Alliance Titans. Amon. The marksman of the light element is often compared to the drummer in the Beatles, an essential part of the band, yet often overshadowed by more famous faces. And in Hero Wars, Alliance, the same comparison fits perfectly. Titans like Solaris, and Rigel usually take the spotlight, but make no mistake. Amon is far from a background player. His presence can absolutely change the rhythm of a war. Amon's skill set revolves around raw physical damage and exploiting control effects on the battlefield. His power shines brightest when he's attacking stunned opponents, and when he's paired with Titans who can create those stun opportunities, the results can be devastating. His weapon artifact grants an impressive physical attack buff to all his allies, making him a core contributor to light-based teams. When Amon fights alongside things get even more interesting. Her bonus energy generation means Amon can unleash his ultimate skill more frequently, chaining damage bursts that melt enemy lines. And his synergy doesn't end with the Light Titans. Mort and Tenebris both pair beautifully with him. Mort's dark magic often complements Amon's aggression, and Tenebris's control and debuffs allow Amon to strike faster and harder. But before we go any further, Guardians, a small footnote for those who focus primarily on the dungeon: if that's your current priority, Amon should not be at the top of your list. Other Titans offer far more value for the dungeon grind, and Amon simply won't pay back the investment there. However, and this is key, in Guild Wars, Amon becomes a Titan you will bring to battle again and again. So let's talk about how to build him properly. Like all War Titans, Amon needs durability to survive long enough to deliver his crushing light. The foundation of that durability lies in his attack seal. Start here, take it to 6 stars and level 120. This doesn't just add to his health pool, it also amplifies his damage output significantly. Once that's done, move to his artifact weapon. This must also be leveled to 6 stars, level 120. It's the source of his massive physical attack buff to allies, and fully maxing it ensures your team's offense stays lethal from the first second of battle. The crown, however, is less of a priority. It gives extra defense and bonus damage against earth, fire, and water titans. While it isn't mandatory for Amon to function, it becomes very valuable once you start facing high-power opponents, especially those running teams anchored by Eden, Hyperion, or Sigurd. The crown can be your difference between surviving the initial burst and turning the fight around, so keep it BTW level 100 to 120 in 6 stars. Amon currently has 2 skins, both focused on physical attack. His second skin remains paywalled, available only through premium offers or event bundles, but even with just his first, he's fully functional. The extra skin simply pushes his damage ceiling higher, which can make a difference in the top brackets like Duke or Royal Leagues. For most players, however, one well-leveled physical attack skin is enough. Once Amon is built, the next step is team composition. For him to shine, he needs allies who can support his timing and make full use of his artifact buffs. Most effective setups include 2 or 3 Light Titans alongside him, and to complete the team, adding Mort or Tenebris often gives the best results. The most balanced and popular light lineup featuring Amon is Rigel, Solaris, Amon, and Tenebris. Rigel's resilience anchors the front line, provides constant energy and healing, Solaris adds incredible control and damage focus, and Tenebris complements everything with darkness-infused disruption. Together, they form a versatile and balanced composition that performs beautifully both in offense and defense. Now, Guardians, let's turn the light in the opposite direction. How do you counter Amon when he stands against you on the battlefield? The truth is, there's no universal shortcut. Because Titan battles depend heavily on the specific team compositions you're facing, Amon's threat varies with the allies that surround him. Still, there are principles that will always help you survive his onslaught. The first rule: avoid bringing fire, earth, or water titans against him. His artifact advantages directly counter these elements, giving him the upper hand in physical duels and amplified damage. Even your strongest fire titans may find themselves quickly extinguished against the light of Amon's precision strikes. Instead, fight light with dark and light compositions. These elements are naturally more resistant to his artifact advantages, giving you a fairer footing in the fight. Among them, Rigel stands out as one of the best defenders against Amon. His colossal health pool allows him to absorb huge amounts of Amon's damage while Iari keeps him healed and steady. Together, Rigel and Iari can stall or even reverse the battle's momentum. Solaris is another excellent countermeasure. Her ultimate targets the center of the enemy formation, and since Amon's health pool is typically lower than other titans, her burst often lands directly on him, erasing his presence from the field before he can unleash another attack. But if you find that even Rigel and Solaris aren't enough to tip the scales, consider turning Amon's greatest weapon against him, his massive physical attack stat. By adding more to your offense, you bring in a Titan who specifically targets the opponent with the highest physical attack. And in most battles, that target will be Amon himself. Mort's ultimate can deal colossal damage to him, often enough to wipe him from the field instantly. When combined with Tenebris's debuffs or Solaris's center strikes, Mort becomes the executioner that ends Amon's reign of light. And that, Guardians, is how you build, and destroy, the crushing light. Amon may not carry the fame of Solaris or Rigel, but his place in the light faction is solid and essential. He's a Titan of raw precision and focus, a marksman who thrives when supported and who punishes those who underestimate him. Built correctly, he will illuminate your path to victory in guild wars and crush your enemies with divine power. So, Guardians, there you have it, the full Olympus Alliance guide to Amon. Build him wisely, play him strategically, and you'll soon see why even the quietest light can blind the unprepared. If you enjoyed this guide, show your support to Olympus Alliance, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your favorite Amon lineups in the comments below. We appreciate every Guardian who stands with us and helps us keep the knowledge flowing for the entire community. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.